It's fair to say that Suma1L no longer being a part of Evil Geniuses was definitely one of the bigger changes, right? So, the fact that he is now joining his brother YawaR.
Quincy crew will come out ahead unless T&D find a lot of kills, which they definitely could.
Wraithfire Blast, Ogre, obviously not an easy target. He's got that stout shield and protection around. The arrow flies right on through. And now we'll call him Jabs over here on Bane. He's trying to run. Now the Wraithfire Blast coming up in 2 seconds. There's the slow, and in comes the Wraithfire Blast. Got more auto attack should do it. Oh, that's a waste. Is it?
Yeah, okay. that was a big waste. Oh well. But
YawaR is essentially having free pharma here, it feels like.
Yeah, and it works really well against Void as well, because if you there's a kill down bot as well actually.
That was and middle lane. Okay, I mean I got the bottom one, but Romjet goes down to the mid lane. Yeah, I was kind of wondering maybe it was one of those Embers went for the kill himself, but it was very close. But no, Kunk had plenty of life. Simply a misplay of sorts. But here comes the ship now. Can he dodge it somehow? He cannot. He gets clashed in. SVG comes in for the freeze, and SVG will even take the nice kill secured right there.
One of SVG's a little bit in trouble, but he's dead actually. Stunning 1 second from Ogre. He's dead.
Maybe trees.
He's dead. Oh, the stun from Suma1L.
It's not gonna matter.
Was it enough? Was it enough? Closer.
Went for the clutch.
I mean, I think that's probably the main idea actually. He's probably coming and just sort of kill the catapult so there's no pressure on the tower, which is probably the play he was looking to do actually. But
back to the top lane. SVG. Bane is in trouble this time. Aphotic shield. The explosion not even needed. Simply the auto attack to finish off MSS. Credit there, and Faceless Void is just going to hug the tower as much as he can. But yeah, you look at Abaddon's farm and how it compares to Faceless Void especially. Bane's coming back in. Just look at YawaR though in his positioning. He's not even level 6 yet. Another Aphotic shield goes up. Mirana's TPing in as Shu goes down at the bottom lane on the Ogre. Take advantage of the numbers being slightly in their advantage down there. MSS, though, at the top. The Aphotic shield comes out. Quincy now shows up, hits the stun on WoW initially. They do get the kill on Jakiro. They are going to lose Bane, though, in response. X pulls back, faces Void, though. No time lock. Means a kill for CCNC, or Quinn, as he's now going by. And there's the glow as well. Lucky. Ain't so lucky here. Can't get away. 10-2 now, kind of going away from that. Understandable. So we'll call him Quinn. At least I will for now. Told otherwise, but WoW at the top lane. Faceless Void, he's got time walk in 2 seconds. He's silenced up though, and he was X'd anyways. There's just no chance, even with Ogre TPing in, Mirana coming. They cannot help in time. In fact, the Ice Path just out of range. He's top on his team, but it's 4th overall, unfortunately, as all 3 cores for Quincy crew look pretty good. Mid lane, SVG, he's held down by the Fiend's Grip. There's a TP coming in from Abaddon, but he cannot get there in time. So they get the kill on Crystal Maiden. And that should be the end of it, as YawaR's going to harass him a little bit with that early Vlad's pickup now. But yeah, nice kill on a Crystal Maiden at least.
And Void might be in trouble with that damn bot.
We tried.
Good timing. Nice timing.
Yep. Might as well try.
No, it's a nice little move though from the Bane. Like, I mean, he had grip up, like went and used the smoke actually, and secured a kill on Crystal Maiden. And like when you're this far behind, like anything you can get, you just try and take it, you know. So it's something. Unfortunately, Void drops down bot, which doesn't help. Oh, silence actually on the Ember, but
yeah,
he should be fine. I think. I don't think they're gonna dive that far.
Core Abaddon is kind of ridiculous, especially with those Curse of Averna stacks and adding up right there. But Quinn, he's going in. He's going to be stunned up, but the Aphotic shield comes out immediately. You also see the borrowed time activated early from Abaddon. The freezing field zoning them out. We'll call it big Chronosphere on 3 heroes. SVG's going to go down there. Hammer Spear flying in with the Remnants. Finally wears out there with the Chronosphere though, and down goes Jakiro, so 2 are dead. But here comes Suma1L. He shows up. Jakiro with the buyback as well. And Quincy crew wants to fight, but the fleeing attempt from Team Name. You got Ember Spirit, nice slide of fist. It's not going to be enough though. Ember Spirit eventually caught and killed off after the fact. Suma1L, he finds another Mirana. She doesn't have any more leaps now. He's got that buckler, has the Ring of Bacillus, so definitely a bit tankier, but ain't tanky enough. Double kill for Suma1L, so he shows up and ends up with the 2 kills, and they are going to take out the tower in the end. And
we see Abaddon here actually, but he might be. He still has ult though.
What of it? Yeah, he's got borrowed time.
He used to. Ooh.
He's early. Who's coming over?
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
He's dead. I mean, it took 5 heroes coming together, but you know what? I mean, that's a good kill.
Better than nothing, you know. Resolution for VP, like all of them are doing it.
It's odd. It's certainly a little bit odd. But Jabs, he's gonna be found here. The freezing field comes out, canceled immediately though. SVG's in trouble. Suma1L still running though. He's got his reincarnation, worst case, so he's feeling ballsy here. Bane buys back. That Moonlight Shadow's making it an issue for Quincy crew, but Suma1L's still hanging around as if he wants to fight this. Chronosphere over here to the left. Kunkka's caught by it. It's a kind of a zoning Chronosphere. The sleep onto Suma1L, but it wears off. Now comes the ship, the Aphotic Shield as well. This Kunkka is an absolute beast of a tank, and especially with the backup up at bat. And they kill Mirana. Shu's going to go down as well, and that's why Quincy crew is so confident again. Goes back. They know they have the numbers advantage. Quincy crew is so far ahead right now, amongst many. That's a bloodlusted tower, but they don't care. They're just going to beat down the tier 3 tower anyways. Mirana's caught by the Wraithfire Blast, caught by the Ice Path to follow, and no chance to get out there for herself. So
destroyed.
Pretty much. Why would they stop now? It's you got not only just these beefy targets, but you have essentially 2 lives on heroes like Abaddon and Wraith King as well. So yeah, God, this draft, especially with the cores, it is ridiculous. Yeah, it very makes sense against the Faceless Void. It goes back, I think you even talked about that too, but just the idea is like you have this long cooldown in the Chronosphere to catch people, but if you use it on a Wraith King or even a Abaddon, it really doesn't accomplish a whole lot if their ultimates are off cooldown. I mean, we kind of see right here, going to Suma1L, but yeah, he doesn't even die anyways. Okay, there.
So badly.
He's going to be hit by the sap, but comes right back up, of course, because welcome to Wraith King, and Bane is soon after going to fall as well. He's out for 50 seconds now. That is a dieback. So Quincy crew, they're not going to leave. It's just so many reasons why this draft is just that much stronger than their opposition.
I mean, I think but they can learn a lot from this game though, because where, you know, you're clearly outmatched in terms of skills. So the next game, I really hope they just focus so much on lanes, just focus everything on lanes, because if you're losing the game before the lanes even finish, then you know you're in trouble. So I really hope in the next draft they focus so much on lane, so they don't get completely walked over, because there's something more kind of disheartening to get kind of stomped in the first. This game has been really over since 12 minutes, right? So I really hope them to focus more so on the lanes next draft, because this game, they look to be kind of trying for kills, for ganks, they just need to kind of stabilize their lanes and go from there.
Yeah, it starts with the laning phase, of course, and they perhaps are outmatched. It would be understandable. They are going to call it GG, but certainly try to adjust to that somehow. Give yourself at least an advantage in one of the lanes and try to work off of that, because this mid lane, I mean, we mentioned Ember Spirit actually was contesting pretty well against Kunkka early on. Yeah. Quinn on the Earthshaker and MSS on the Pugna. Did not see that coming. MSS. How about the first item, Ring of Basilius?
Oh, he's dead. Yeah. Sleep.
Yeah, Split Earth on top of the spin. Yeah, that should be a kill.
Good start. I like it. There you go. Sleep on Pugna down bot.
In trouble.
Try to swap over.
Enchantress takes the sleep, but MSS is a couple auto attacks away from death, and they do get the kill.
MSS might be in trouble, actually. He's pretty deep.
He's very deep right here.
Whoa, ew, nice juke.
Here comes the sleep, though. There you go. Dead. Split Earth, and Enchantress is just like, I'll just farm over here while you die. Nothing I can do. Oh, neutral deny would have been something.
And then he's going to get hit really hard by the enchant totem, so... no, I don't think he's going to die, but...
Well, that was interesting right there.
Is he?
Okay, he is dead.
Okay. Dang. I understand. He might be in trouble. He could get echoed. Yeah, he's going to get echoed.
Nice job with the slight, but Ember Spirit, it's going to be too much damage. Another enchant totem and gets the kill.
He actually got done by the golems there. I don't know if you saw, but...
Jug is going the early drums as mid lane SVG. He's trying to run. Edict is up. SVG will tick down, so good chase there.
They're too in danger of dying, to be honest. So it looks like they're going to try and put cores down bot. You've got Ogre and Juggernaut coming in, so maybe they can kind of set something up.
Watch a mid lane. MSS is just walking away this whole time. He put the Decrepify up to slow him down, and despite another slide coming out, he's going to survive this. In fact, Suma1L, he doesn't want our chrono just for pain, but he says, all right, why not? Let me just secure this kill. Gets a bash and the final auto attack. See the 3 heroes up here for Team Named, continuing to push that top lane. And meanwhile, bottom lane, how about that? Juggernaut gets a bottom tower, but it is going to come at a cost. Queen just walks on up to him, presses R, and shortly after gets the kill. So yeah, he was tanking the tower, I'm guessing, for a while. That's why he was a little bit lower on life.
Pugna mid as well.
MSS.
That might be a return kill, maybe.
SVG's nearby. Ice Path.
He has no chains, so he's going to be fine, I think.
And now Quinn shows up. So yeah, he has to respect that. And he doesn't have a Flame Guard anymore either. And now Romjack, he's just trying to survive at this point. There goes the Fissure. A couple of auto attacks. He gets up with the Ice Path. perfectly placed from SVG. Helps secure the kill. Macropart now comes down. Quinn's getting low, but they don't have the damage output to finish the job. Leshrek's out of mana now. He's got stick charges in 2 seconds, but Lucky gets bursted down by that Nether Blast. And now Shu, all he can do is walk away.
Bane's gonna TP bot as well. He has grip.
Oh, I don't know if he wants to fight this, though, because there's 3 heroes here all of a sudden. In fact, he realizes that and also realizes he's just dead. Impetus. That'll do it. YawaR takes credit. He does so at the bottom lane. Happens to have a free tower push and gets the kill. Mid lane, Ember Spirit was caught. That Macropart hits as well. SVG landed some nice ice paths this game, but
22 HP.
oh wow, that Impetus hit. I wasn't even thinking about that. Jeez. Got him really low. YawaR wants the finish as MSS is coming over as well. Decrep, does he have another blast? He does. The life drain, and it's not enough damage. Puts the slot at the last second. They're still running him down. He doesn't have his remnant, and they find him in the tree. So the chase is successful from YawaR.
Bane is going to be... Oh, they got grip, actually. Yeah, they're going to catch the Pugna here.
Kill the support. It is having some flashbacks to last game, unfortunately, where it's, I mean, they combine together, they get a support kill, but Quinn, uh-oh. He's okay. He is seen by the sentry. He was hoping to run and impress R. Couldn't find the Echo Slam, though. Top lane, there's the Chrono. And a couple of Bash procs. Ice Path just in case. SPG. Suma1L's pissed. This is, again, just a rollover, though, from Quincy crew. They're playing very well. The draft, again, maybe not as one-sided as the previous game, but certainly its strengths on the Dire side.
Yeah, the result is still the same. I mean, P&D, like, once you get the Enchantment level 6, like, no one can really lane against him. And then when Chrono is online for Suma1L as well, no one can lane against him. So then you're kind of forfeiting 2 lanes, and if you're forfeiting 2 lanes, you're going to be in trouble for whatever team you play for. So.
Almost have the Axe finish on Earthshaker. He is 40 gold away or so from completing it, so it's about a 16-minute Axe, not too shabby. Back over here, SVG. He is found and he is killed. That's 4 heroes there for the Radiant, but they'll take what they can get, so getting some items that'll ideally help them with all the set action. But YawaR, he's just farming pretty comfortably in their side. And
well, Enchantress might be going down. They got grip on him.
Yeah, he is in trouble. He is getting low. The life drain even coming out to sleep as well, actually, almost helping him, it looked like right there. And the turner with another blast. Leshrek is dead. Romjek went too deep for that kill. They do get it, but at what cost for the Radiant side? Suma1L, he's charging in. He's got Chrono in 2 seconds. Juggernaut, he's still in trouble. You know Suma1L's coming. He's got that Chrono as mentioned. Will they even need it? Probably not. There's a stun and a double kill for Quinn. Chrono, Suma1L, do it. Yeah. You want this kill, man. The question mark comes out, but you know what? It's to complete it. Not wearing off in time, so they'll just instead go for the tier 3 tower. But yeah, YawaR has been playing great on this Enchantress, played the Abaddon last game. And that to me was one of the more intriguing things with this lineup, but like I said, is seeing how he plays ultimately in that off-lane role, slightly different role, of course. And so far, just like the whole team, looking pretty good, and that looked pretty good too. That was one of those feel-good moments if you're an Earthshaker. All comes together. You press that R button, Echo Slam feels good.
Doesn't matter whether you're like 18k ahead, like when you land good Echo.
No Chrono. Not even needed. They're going to double buyback. Obviously doing what they can to hold right here. Last ditch effort for the Radiant. Enchantress is probably going to go down. So there you go. They got something out of it so far, and they want more. However, Juggernaut feeling it. He presses Omni Slash, though. Quinn, he's going to tank the damage. Leaps away with the Enchant Totem. He is found, though, with a sleep. And there's a Fiend's Grip. SVG's kind of nearby, but he's not going to risk it. That is 640 gold going the way of Ember Spirit. So one step at a time if your team named, and that's a bit of a climb back, but Suma1L, he's got Chrono, he's ready. Time dilation off the bat. Just don't clump up if you're the Radiant. You know it's coming. The sleep on him as well. So Bane does go down, but Suma1L wants more out of this. Is he going to Chrono the Ogre? He's thinking about it. Is it worth it? He's going to try to get some Bash procs, being slowed down. There's one Bash. Bloodlust the tower. And eventually will be killed. Impetus hits. Better.
But don't go up there, brother. You don't want to go in up there. But it's dead as well. Jug might be in trouble as well, most likely. Like anyone outside the base.
Yeah, it's if you're leaving your base, you're in trouble if you're team named. So these three heroes all in trouble. Ogre Magi, he's going to be the one found. And the Fissure just connects. He's got that Chrono, he's thinking about it. Enchantress's going to be stunned up. There's a TP coming in from Juggernaut. He's just going to spin on top of them. Suma1L will time lock away. They kill the tier 4s though. Jumping back in, Bane just bursts and he's out for a minute. There's that Chrono, he catches two. Goes for the easy kill on Leshrac first, turns his attention to Juggernaut. Has also the Echo Slam back there, so making it look pretty all throughout. Quincy crew is victorious, and they will take the series 2-0.
GG, man. I think Quincy crew looking good, man. Just from the draft,